let's see. How do I think Bad Blood is going to go tonight? Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, you have a simulation in the corner of the matches. If you're watching this on TikTok, it's just a graphic at the bottom. Now, it is currently 1:19 p.m., right? And are absolutely 5 hours away from Bad Blood. Now, I have something up my sleeve tonight as far as makeup goes. Ooh, I've never worn this. So we're going to prep for that right now. This is orange. Ooh. Now, this Hell in a Cell match, since it's the end, I want it to be just that. The end. Okay? I want it to just be the end. Now, as far as who I see winning this match, hopefully Drew can get his revenge and get his one up, and then we can be done. Because Drew has already won one, Punk won one, right? So this match would be the 3P. We can get that on out the way right now. I promise y'all we can do that. We don't have to keep going. We don't have to keep going. We don't need a series of 5 because I still would like to get to the point of Seth and Punk, which is where we were supposed to go to begin with. And I feel like we've dragged this feud to the point where people have probably forgotten. However, I doubt forgotten because of what happened. Because of what happened at SummerSlam, I doubt people have forgotten. SummerSlam was the seed that was planted for Punk and Seth. However, Seth got injured again, so he had to go out. I want this match to be as bloody and nasty and disgusting as possible. I would like for people to be placed on stretchers, so they say, and somebody to be incapacitated by the end of the night. I've grown to like Drew again. As you guys know, I on the road to WrestleMania, I lost my love for Drew McIntyre, but I've absolutely grown attached to Drew again. But it's also fueled by the fact that I cannot stand CM Punk. Nothing in this world will ever make me like that man. I'm sorry to tell you. Absolutely nothing. And it's not even like on some wrestling shit either. It's just who he is as a person. Tag. There we go. Like I said, I want it to be as bloody, as nasty, as gruesome as fucking possible. And honestly, truthfully, there's nothing really more that I can say going forward at this point. Because we'll just have to wait and see at this point. I think that this feud has gone on long enough, and it's 100% time for it to end tonight. Like, I hope tonight is the night where they're just like, that's it, we're done here, you know? I think that works. Hopefully it works, you know? I have a lot of misplaced makeup in here. That's that for that. Now, Bailey versus Nia. This wasn't really the match I thought we would be getting. I kind of wanted it to be Naomi versus Nia, but that is also just like my own personal type bias. You guys know I am all hail Queen Nia. So I am kind of happy that it's not necessarily Naomi in here because I am rooting against Bailey. I have no shame in saying I'm rooting against Big Pam. I have no issues with that whatsoever. Um, if this is supposed to be their SummerSlam rematch, I don't have an issue with that either. I just think that Naomi should have her things after coming back to this damn company. I really do think that she should have her things. Um, as far as what I think of the match, I really do think that um, Nia is going to win, and if she doesn't win and Bailey wins, Tiffany's gonna cash in. Um, she could even possibly cash in on Nia because Nia has absolutely been scaring the dog shit out of her and threatening her in any way, shape, or form, like in the last few weeks. So I too would be scared and fed up and would want to get some type of revenge if I was in Tiffany's shoes. That's just the real. But the way that I for sure see this match going, I definitely see this being a cash in situation for Tiffy time. Um it's probably not smart, but I definitely think that she may do it. She may do it. Again, it's not smart to do, but she may do it. Um but I am gonna go with Queen Nia retaining. I'm 100% gonna go with her retaining. I don't see what would be the reason to put the belt back on Bailey when she really didn't do anything with it to begin with. That's no shade. That's just, the real. That's the tea. Um, it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see in a couple hours. We'll definitely see in a couple hours. Next up on the chopping block. Next up on the chopping block, we have Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan with Dominic Mysterio in a cage above the ring. I really do hope they hang him above the ring. Like that that sounds ideal for him to hang above the ring. Um this is for the women's um world title. I if I'm thinking this correctly, hopefully they take the belt off of Liv just to see what Dom will do. Because I honestly feel like Dom is only with Liv because she has the title and he helped her get the title. That's truly how I feel. Um he's not really given that he's into her for real, but that could also just be my mommy bias and delusion that's peeking out. Um I truly don't see where it if she loses the title where it's beneficial for Dom to like stay around her, but it is what it is. There's also the possibility of um there needing to be help. Hopefully, Jey Uso makes like an appearance during this match just because I don't know. That's just again my own bias and crazy way of thinking. But I do think that the belt is going to Rhea. If Liv does retain, It'll be with the help of Raquel. She's been posting and being very active. Liv mentioned her in an interview yesterday, and it seems like she'll probably be there. We haven't seen Raquel since the um battle royale for the title when Rhea had to relinquish it um after Mania. So that was the last time we saw Raquel Rodriguez, and that was April. Um, she has like a skin condition and things like that, and she had to go get that under control. So I definitely think she might pop out. She might pop out. Not 100% sure, but yeah, somebody's getting help some way in this match. Damian Priest versus Finn Balor. This match has been a long time coming. I feel like this match should have happened last year. Um, but here we are. We are in a situation where it's up in the air for me. Um, I have grown to love Damian Priest. I couldn't stand Damian Priest for a really long time, but I have grown to love him. But I've always seen Finn's side of everything, especially at uh, what was that, SummerSlam last year? No, Money. It started at Money in the Bank, honestly. After Damian won after he won the briefcase and then decided to come stand out ringside with the briefcase in his hand during Finn's match. What are you doing? Why did you ever think that that was okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, that's where I kind of see what Finn's beef is. But I do feel like Finn should have turned a long time ago. I think the only thing that stopped Finn from turning was the fact that they had the tag titles. Um, but this match can go either or, and I'll be happy. I do think that it's time for Finn to get his revenge, but at the same time, I just think it would be super corny, um, to have him possibly get jumped and then, um, uh, you know, Damian loses the match. So, however Triple H's pen works tonight is the way that we're swaying. But I do feel like Finn deserves this, especially because Finn has become a background character in the Judgment Day, and he was never that. He was always in the forefront. So I can very, very, very much see him winning this match, 100%. This to me is still a crazy tag team match. I don't care what no one says. This is crazy. This is absolutely insane. For what reason did Cody have to be dragged into this match? Like I don't understand it. And I guess it's not meant for me to understand, but here we are. Um we're we're here. And I see this as a way for them to get Roman and Jacob to interact with each other, because a lot of people still think that Jacob is a double agent. But given that promo that he gave on SmackDown, I don't think so too much anymore. Um, I do think that he is 100% behind Solo, and there, there's gonna be probably a click in everybody's mind tonight in this match, whether it be people seeing Solo as a false tribal chief, or they see that Roman Reigns hasn't really changed, even though he told us he hasn't changed. Um, I don't know how him and Cody are going to get along to be in this match. Um, because Roman already had to manipulate Cody in order to get him in the match. So that's kind of where I see all of that going anyway. Um, it's like a full blown manipulation tactic, and that's just very Roman Reigns. That's just who he is. That's just how he is. So, um, winner. Um, I see the bloodline winning. I see them planting a seed of Roman versus Jacob, so Jacob could possibly pin Roman. Um, Solo cannot be pinned, and Cody cannot be pinned in this match. Solo is supposed to be shown to us as the tribal chief, and he's been pinned in 1, 2, 3 several times. Jacob is the enforcer. He has to be the strongest person in the ring at most. So him being pinned ain't not gonna happen. Cody is the champion, so that leaves Roman to be pinned in this match. Now, will he allow that to happen? Probably not. Do I see any returns for this match? Absolutely. We could possibly see the return of Paul Heyman, as well as Jimmy Uso, that we have been waiting for this entire time. He was supposed to actually come back before Roman, so I don't know how we got Roman before we got Jimmy, but we're here now, and tonight is the night. And if he doesn't come back tonight, I fully give up on him returning before Survivor Series, because they have to start telling this story now, and we don't need Cody in that storyline at all. We need him to go deal with Kevin Owens' feelings is what we need to happen. So I see the bloodline winning. I see Roman getting the pin, and Jacob being the person to do the pinning. That's just how I see it. This is the main event. It is going to be extremely powerful, and I'm not gonna hold you. I'm with it all. I'm with all of the shits. I'm not even playing with y'all. I'm with it all.
I am controlling the game. You should not step in my lane. We not the same. I am elite, know the name. The legacy runs through my veins.